What's going on, guys? This is Chad. Thank you for watching another Is That Chad Auto Reviews video. Today we're taking a look at the 2019 Dodge Challenger. Now this one is the SXT trim level, and in this video I'll be giving you guys a full walk around on this car, just demonstrating all of its features and quirks. If you guys do want to see a test drive in this car, make sure you go to my channel and click into that very next video, and I will upload a test drive in this, showing you guys all of the acceleration and everything like that. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this car. This offers a 3.6 liter V6 motor paired with a 8-speed automatic transmission with overdrive, and that produces 305 horsepower and 268 pound-feet of torque. Now this car has an 18.5 gallon gas tank, which is going to get you 19 miles per gallon in the city and 30 on the highway. Now, one more thing about the car before we start looking around it. This thing weighs a whopping 4,950 pounds, which is about 400 pounds heavier than a Mustang. A Mustang weighs in right at 4,500 pounds. So, very, pretty similar actually. I figured there's going to be a lot more of a weight difference there. But, regardless, it's still boatish, but it's a great looking car. Especially looking up here from the front, you have this beautiful set of headlights here with the daytime running lights. Now this orange daytime running light you can turn off, and I will show you guys that later on in this video. And then of course when the headlights are on, they are projector style headlight housings. Looking up here at the hood, you do have these functional hood vents as well. And then looking down at the bottom down here, you notice you do have a front splitter, which looks really nice. Now this is standard on this car. You can get the car with fog lights, however this model here in particular is not equipped with them. Walking over, you have these nice 18-inch alloy wheels. Smart entry system, so you can unlock the car, start the car, and lock the car without ever getting the keys out of your pocket, which is really nice. You have a nice chrome fuel door cap there as well. Looks really nice on this white car. Looking around here to the back, you notice you have this really nice deck lid spoiler and really nice LED tail lights. Now these tail lights are LED everything. LED reverse camera, LED this running lights, literally LED everything in the back here. Now something that's kind of odd is the fact that the backup camera is mounted onto the spoiler. So let me see if I can. So yeah, I find that very, very strange. I mean, what happens if you don't want this spoiler and you want to get a different one? I guess you're just SOL. Let me know if you have this car and you put another spoiler on it, what you decided to do about the backup camera situation. Car also has dual exhaust down here, which I forgot to point out. But let's go ahead and take a look at the trunk space. With it being such a large trunk, I mean, you would expect to have quite a large. With it being such a large car, you would expect it to have a large trunk, and it does. It's pretty large. Only problem is that the opening isn't very big, and it's kind of high. Other than that, though, it's really nice. They give you a nice spare tire back here. Batteries located back here in the rear as well. Now, let's go ahead and hop. I'm going to show you guys the amount of space you get in the back seat of this car. Now guys, as I do this, if you guys do like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel for more content. If you're looking for any other cars or any other competitors, make sure you give this video my channel a subscription. Alright guys, now I'm 6'1", so as I sit back here, keep that in mind. You'll notice my knees are barely not touching the front of the seat there, so that's really nice. They gave you a really, really nice armrest here with 2 cup holders for the back seat. And then headspace is actually really good. I'm pleasantly surprised at the amount of headspace I get back here. You can see my head's not touching the ceiling or anything like that. Really nice. I have a nice armrest right here on the side. So really in this back seat, I am far more comfortable than what I would have thought. And just to make it a little bit more comfortable, they even gave us air vents back here, which is something most of these sports cars are not going to get. Like if you jump into the back of a Mustang or Camaro, you're not going to find air vents back here in the back. Now, another kind of weird thing is this little light right here. It does absolutely nothing for lighting up this back area. As you can see, I mean, it's aimed right at this headrest right here, and the other one on the driver's side is aimed in front of the headrest. So really those lights are pretty pointless, but they wanted to give us something, I guess, so thank you for that. Getting in and out of the back seat is actually much easier than I expected. I actually struggle more getting out of the back of some of these SUVs than I did in the back of this. Let's go ahead and hop into the driver's seat, show you guys some of the features in here. Here's this button I was telling you about for the smart entry system. Alright, now that I'm in here, let me show you the amount of space we get first, and then I'll show you guys some of the features as well. Now this car does have power driver's seat, which is really nice. Once again, something you're not going to find a lot on these type of cars. It is a power up back lumbar support, just not power like lean the seat back. Now, just to show you guys the amount of space that I have. Once again, seat is in the all the way back position. I am perfect. I mean, legs straightened out. And I mean, I'm perfectly where I need to be. Steering wheel is, of course, telescopic. And with the front seat all the way, let me put it all the way down here. Yep, all the way down now. Plenty of headspace. Once again, this car gives me no problems with headspace. Once again, the armrest here is in a great location, so I can rest my arm on it. Something I don't like about this whole center area has to be that the fact that there's no lip on this side. So if you were to like set your phone or set something right here, it'll just slide right off into the driver floorboard, which is kind of a problem. I'd rather it fall into the passenger floorboard if it was going to fall anywhere, but hopefully nothing falls. I'm going to get to the infotainment system. Before I do, I want to show you guys a couple other little things. You could see you do have several power outlets right there, as well as an aux cord, which is kind of outdated at this point because the car does have Bluetooth. You also get this little weird badging right here, Dodge Brothers, designed in Detroit. I didn't even know Dodge was brothers, to be honest with you, but I guess they are. A couple other little weird things. The fact that this door handle is way down here. I really like it, but it's kind of low. Very small, that's for sure. One other weird thing, they give you these pockets right here. And to be honest with you, I have absolutely no clue what these would hold. I mean, they give you one on that side and this side. I mean, this side I guess is a little bit better, but even still I wouldn't even feel comfortable putting my phone in those. But I guess that's probably what they're for if I had to guess. Okay, so now let's get into this infotainment system, or the gauge cluster first and then the infotainment system. So I'm a really big fan of this gauge cluster. I think it's laid out really nice. It looks sporty, but it also is very simple, which is all really good thing. It's not super confusing. This middle screen here is digital, so you can change between several different things here. As you can see, you can even have a timer set, so you can do a 0 to 60. Now, this 0 to 60 was not mine. Let me see if I can get it to clear up. Yep, you can see the best was a 7.3. Last one was an 8.5. And most recent was a 7.6. If you guys do want to see maybe a 0 to 60 pull, maybe go ahead and check out my next video. I might go ahead and give you guys one of those on this very next video. Now, just so I can show you guys how I was changing all that, it's right here. I'm just scrolling through here. And go left and right. Cruise control, of course, Bluetooth audio, as I pointed out earlier. So that's pretty much the whole steering wheel. Of course, just, typical Dodge fashion, you do have, your buttons right here for volume. And then on the other side here, buttons in the back for changing that channel. So that's pretty standard on Dodges these days. The thing I really like about the steering wheel though is just how it's very simple. It's laid out very, what do they say, ergonomically? Laid out very, very, very simply, and I really like it. Not too much going on. It's really easy to, you know, to fill everything out.